everybody, let me just say one thing. And this has nothing to do with me wanting to tell everybody, hey, I'm verified on Twitter. No, that was never my thing. My thing, though, is that I'm bad. So I'm not into that. I never told people that I was verified. I think that was out there. Okay, great. The only thing I saw in it was that it protected my personal brand, right? So I can go ahead and have my own right? I can say right now I'm paying for verification. Legacy verified. So has my company. My company was legacy verified. I worked very hard to get to that point. I didn't pay for any of that shit. Now I'm paying almost $2,000 a month.
Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and we have Oakland at Boston, first of a 3 on September 1. 1969 replay. It'll be Chuck Dobson for the A's and Lee Stange for the Red Sox. And we'll be back with the lineups in just a few minutes. Oh, God Almighty. And Kathy Harden has arrived. That's my utensil, Kathy Harden. That's my utensil. And greetings, everybody, to the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. I just got off the phone with my accountant, and at least I clarified some things, so I'm feeling a little better. Such complications. Reggie in Beantown, Hot Dog Jackson. Oh. Oh, well, we're working on it, Kathy. Thank you so much. In the end of the day, it's just money. For the Oakland A's, leading off Bert Campanaris at short, Jose Tartable in center, H.D. Jackson in right, Sal Bando at third, Danny Cater is back in the lineup. He's at first. Dick Green at second base. Tommy Reynolds in left. Phil Roof behind the plate. And Chuck Dobson, he's 112. He had a promising career, but I looked him up. He played a few more years and then his arm went out. He had calcium deposits on his elbow. Had surgery, never was the same. For the Red Sox, it's Sid O'Brien at third base. Mike Andrews at second. Yastrzemski in left. Reggie Smith in center. Rico Petrocelli at shortstop. Tony Conigliaro in right field. George Scott at first. He's a 1. I like him at first. Jerry Moses behind the plate, and Lee Stange on the mound. He's won 4 games on the season. Dobson 12. Oakland comes in second place. 14 over 500, 18 and a half behind Minnesota. Red Sox come in third. 11 games over 500, a decent ball club, but 25 and a half behind the first place Orioles. Kathy Harden rarely, but in this case for the A's, because anybody but the Red Sox, as far as she's concerned, I think. Looking ahead at our schedule, our next game, I'm not sure when it'll be. It might be later today. Baltimore at Chicago. Baltimore's 197 already. It'll be Palmer and Billy Wynn. After that game, an important one, St. Louis at Houston. It'll be Carlton for the Cards and Don Wilson for Houston. And this game, there's a radio broadcast of the real world game. So that should be interesting to actually have that available. In just a couple minutes, I expect that the Red Sox will take the field. I'm hoping for a nice leisurely ball game. I'm doing my work, helping my son, talking to my accountant, doing everything I can to deal with uncertainties and risks. And after that, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to play Strat-O-Matic. Exactly. And I have the game on the big board. So it's a lot of fun. I am shutting out all news. If something big happens, I'm sure I'm going to hear about it. And I want to thank all of you for being here. This is about the only social media that I even am participating in. I'm not using X right now. I'm trying to stay off it. And I have like no traffic. I also think that I'm shadow banned because I criticized Israel. I criticized basically almost every country, you know, but I don't care. It's really not important. It's not about my identity, having followers. Steve Aquilung has arrived. It's great to see you, Steve. Thank you for joining us. And the Red Sox take the field. Lee Stange on the mound. It's George Scott at first, Andrews at second, O'Brien at third, Petrocelli at short. Yaz in left, Smith in center, Tony Conigliaro in right, and stepping up to lead it off here is Bert Campaneris. Here's Stange. That's going to be 6'9" right-handed, and that is a double down the line for Bert to start it off. So Campy is on second, and Jose Tartable is the batter. H.D. Jackson on deck. Stange now from the stretch. And that's a 5-3 left-handed fly ball right X. For Tony C, 3-5. Let's get the X charts here. Three, 5. And he makes the catch, and that will be an F2. Campy may tag. Running speed plus outfielder's arm. See if we'll have him tag on that 1-17 with a -2, 1-15. We'll keep him there. It's very conservative, but we'll keep him there. Here's Reggie Jackson now. Jackson with 47 home runs on the season. That's exactly how many he had in real world that season. Here's Stange now. That's 1-8. Oh, pow, it's gone. A 2-run home run by Reginald. And that's number 48 on the season. Boy, has he been something this year. A 2-run home run by Reggie, and you just look at it right there. 1-8 against the right-hander, and that's clean. You don't get much cleaner than that. That had some mustard and relish on it. And that's number 48 for H.D. Jackson. Let's just enter that. He has most home runs in all of Major League Baseball. He's getting close to that 5-0 milestone. He was chasing the Babe and Maris in the first half, and then he let up. He's been really having some mustard and relish on that thing. And here's Sal Bando. 1 out, nobody on. And that's 6-8, right-handed, and it's a base hit for Bando. The captain on first with 1 out. Here's Danny Cater. 3-5 right-handed, grounds to first. Scott throws to second to get Bando, and Cater is on on a force out. It's 2 away now, and here's Dick Green. Here's Stange to wind up. That's going to be 3-11 right-handed, grounder to short for Rico. And he throws it over to Scott, and the side is retired, but 2 runs. On a 2-run home run after Campy's double, a 2-run home run by H.G. Jackson is 48th. And after a half, it's Oakland 2, Boston coming up. Chuck Dobson going for number 13 today. And Sid O'Brien steps in to the batter's box. Okay, Dobson ready now. And here's the pitch to O'Brien. 2-7. He grounds it to first for Cater. 1 out. Here's Mike Andrews. Ooh. Ooh, Lord help me. Okay, Dobson gets the sign from Roof. That's 3-3, and it's a line out to shortstop, caught by Campanaris, 2 away. And that'll bring up Karl. Red Sox batting. Bottom of the first. It's 2-0 Oakland on an HD home run. Dobson now. That's going to be 1-6, and he walked him. So Karl takes first with 2 outs. He's a B. Being held 1-10. Here's Reggie Smith. You see, Steve, what I did, I don't know if I mentioned it to you. When I have a B on, an A I'll hold. no matter what, just about. But when I have a B on, I roll a die. 1, 2, and 3 means I hold them. 4, 5, and 6 not held. And then I can proceed as the offense, deciding whether I want him to go without having to play head games with myself. But by doing it this way, sometimes he's not held, so that the defense is not always penalized with the ground ball plus possibility. So it's really working out well for me. 2 outs, it's Yaz on first, it's Smith now at the plate. That's going to be 6-5, switch hitter batting left. It's hit well by Smith. Into the gap. It's going to be a double. Yaz rounding third, has a chance with 2 outs here. That's to center. 6-5 left-handed. Yaz 1-14, 2 outs, 1-16. He's coming home. Here's the throw from Tartable. Whoops, you got to use the 20 die. And he's safe. And Smith goes to third. So Yaz hustling. A 2-out double. Very clutch for Smith. Yaz hustling on the base path. Scored from first. Drawing the throw from Tartable. He was safe. Smith went to third on the throw. 2 outs now. And here's Rico. Yeah. That's going to be 3-4 right-handed. Grounds to short. And Campy has it. And he throws it on over to Cater. And the side is retired. But the Red Sox get 1 run on a walk and then the double. After 1. It's Oakland 2 and Boston 1. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Yeah, Yaz is going to annoy the crap out of you, sure. We're at Fenway here on a beautiful afternoon. Forget about all your problems and just settle down. Here's Lee Stange now on the mound. It's a 2-1 ball game. Leading it off will be Tommy Reynolds. Here's Stange now. That's going to be 3-7 right-handed. Walked him. Reynolds on first. And here's Phil Roof. He's a B bunter, but Dobson is on deck, so have him hit away. Here's Stange. That's 1-8 right-handed, fly ball center for Smith, and it's 1 away. Now Chuck Dobson, a 1 WR. And the pitch from Stange. That's 3-6, and he grounds it to short for Petrocelli. Over to Scott, 2 outs. And here comes Bert. 2-1 A's, top of the second, 2 outs. Reynolds with a short lead off first. He walked. Now Stange. That's 1-6 right-handed. Grounds it to short for Petro again. And over to Scott, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the walk to Reynolds. Left on base after 1.5. 2-1 ball game. Here come the Bo Sox again. Tony leads it off. Scott on deck, then Moses. That's going to be 6-8 right-handed, walked him. So Tony takes first. And George Scott is the batter. Here's Dobson from the stretch. That's going to be 2-10. He pops it up behind the plate. Roof going for it, and he makes the catch. A sliding catch. It's 1 away. We follow exact lineups. We use baseballreference.com. We use exact lineups and starters. We take note of who relieved and use that as a guideline only. It's not necessary. Here's Moses now with Tony on first, 1 out. That's 2-4 right-handed, struck him out. So Moses is retired. Dobson's first strikeout. And here's Stange. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I ate, what are they called? Cheez-Its. And that's all I ate this morning, and I took a hit, and I am god-awful dry mouth. But you put some water in there to hydrate yourself. And you'll be all right. Your body's telling you something. When that happens, that's just your body communicating. Keep drinking the water. Stange at the plate, facing Dobson now. Tony on first with 2 down. That's going to be 2-12, and he taps it to short. Campy has it and throws him out. He grabbed that with his glove with one arm, picking it up only with his glove, and threw it on over. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The walk to Tony, a leadoff. Left on base after 2. It's Oakland 2 and Boston nothing. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is our 1969 replay. We're playing every game. It's become a bit tedious playing any American League game. But I guess that's, it's September now. We've done it in July. And I say that because the Orioles and the Twins are just running away with everything. We're going to come back to the top of the third. Of course, it's going to be Stange on the mound for the Red Sox, pitching to Oakland. Oakland leads it 2-1 on an HD home run. His 48th of the year. Here's Stange now. And leading it off, Jose Tartable, H.D. Jackson is on deck. Stange goes into his windup, and the pitch to Tartable. 2-10, right-handed, grounds it to third for O'Brien, and it's one away. Now here's Jackson. Stange now. Woo, 2-8, right-handed. And it's a double down the line for Reginald. So he can do more than just hit home runs. Take a look at his numbers this year. 275, but he had 47 homers, 36 doubles, 3 triples, even stole 13 bases. He had a slugging average of .608. And 275 isn't too shoddy. He did strike out 142 times. Jackson on second with 1 out. Here's Bando. That's 6-10 right-handed. Fly ball left field, can of corn for Karl. He makes the catch, throws it in over to third base. Jackson holds that second, 2 down. And here's Cater. Two. And that is a liner to short caught by Rico, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, the double by H.D. Jackson, and he was left on base. We're heading to the third. It's 2-1, Oakland. Here's Chuck Dobson now. Sid O'Brien will lead it off. That's 4-3. O'Brien right-handed, fly ball right X. That's going to be for HD. He's a 212, I believe. Yep, he's pretty darn good out there. And he makes the catch. 1 out. And here's Andrews. .293 hitter. That's 1-6 right-handed. Popped him up to first. And Cater makes the catch. 2 away. Nice to have Cater back in the lineup. Here's Karl. And that's 1-3 right-handed. Walked him. His second walk this ball game. He's being held. And now Reggie Smith. .612, switch hitter, batting left, grounds it back to Dobson X. 5-13, both are 5s. He's a 5-13. And he throws him out. And the side is retired. No runs. No hits again. A walk. He's allowed a walk each inning, Chuck Dobson. And after 2, same thing. It's Oakland 2. And Boston nothing here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman here in Studio B in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, doing Strat-O-Matic. I make this is real. It's sort of an irony, it's sort of a absurdity that I have been relegated. I don't know if that would be the right word. I would say out of something not immediately in my control. You're relegated, consigned, or dismissed to being a Strat-O-Matic enthusiast here in my older age. And Steve Aquilung is here. Oh yeah, and the A's leading it 2-1. Here's Stange now for the top of the 4th. Dick Green leads it off. There is a Zen aspect to it though. For those of us who loved Strat-O-Matic, and some of us, like me, came back after the pandemic hit, and that's what I've done, and I'm digging it. Here's Stange now, the pitch to Green. That's going to be 4-5 right-handed, grounds to third X, clean, I'm sorry, that's B, nobody on. And O'Brien handles it and throws him out. That's very kind of you, Beach Hunting. Beach Hunting 69. I'm glad people watch like you, because, and I'm glad you came into text here. It's great to know that there's some people in this world, this is, who can get into this. It's Tommy Reynolds now with 1 out. Steve is awesome. Steve's is our sister station, so to speak. I don't know if he likes that, but here's the pitch to Reynolds. That's 3-8 right-handed, grounds it to short, and Rico has it. Throws it over to Scott, 2-way. By the way, Scott is a 1, but he usually plays third. Can you imagine that? How good it would be to have him at first every day. Oh, yeah. Sister station, yeah. Here's Phil Roof. And I don't think we conflict. I think I might have had an update yesterday that overlapped with Steve's game. And I check in on Steve's game as much as I can. Here's 2 outs, nobody on, Roof at the plate. Stange. That's 6-8 right-handed, and it's a base hit for Lee Stange. For Roof. I'm so sorry. So Roof is on, and here's Dobson. That's 5-3 right-handed, and that is a fly ball right X. That's going to be for Tony. 5-3, just got to check on that. Right, Dobson right-handed. I don't know why that gives me problems. Tony 3-5. Eight, 9, and he makes the catch. And the side is retired. No runs. The single by Roof with 2 outs, left on base, middle of the 4th. It's a 2-1 ball game. Here's Dobson now. Rico to lead it off. It'll be Rico, Scott, and Moses. Oh, yeah. You're in multiple leagues, Steve? Whoa. I know of your 66 replay, but I don't know of your other replays. Okay, Dobson on the mound, his 4th inning. Oh, absolutely, Rhodes Scholar. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Here's Dobson now, the pitch to Rico. That's 112 right-handed, fly ball right for H.D. Jackson. And there's 1 away. Now Tony. Yeah, we're in September, which feels really, really good. And after September, we've got 3 days in October, and then we've got the postseason. Here's Tony now. That's 411 right-handed, fly ball right again to Hot Dog Jackson. And that's 2 away. And here's Scott. You have George C. Scott, the great actor, and then you have George Scott. Here's Dobson now. That's 2-6 right-handed, grounds to second for Green. Throws it to Cater. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Dobson. We've gone 4, and it's still a 2-1 ball game. Seven keeper leagues on Windows. A keeper on 365. An ATG tournament on 365. A couple at large teams on 365. Tinkering with a 63 replay on Max free beta trial. I did not get a response. How do you participate in a max free beta? Because I submitted my request. Too bad they didn't include me. Lee Stange takes the mound for the top of the fifth here. And leading it off will be Campaneris. He's 1 for 2, doubled and scored on Jackson's home run. That's been the scoring today. You passed, Road Scholar? Well, I can't keep up with all that online stuff Strat-O-Matic has. They're smart for doing it. Here's the pitch to Burt. That's going to be 3-9 right-handed. Grounds it to second for Andrews. And it's one away. Here's Tartable. Again, he's in for Rick Monday, who's been hurt for about 2 weeks. We're wishing him a speedy recovery. Tartable 0 for 2. That's 5-8 left-handed. Grounds it to first for Scott. He'll take it to the bag. 2 outs. And here's Jackson now, 2 for 2. 2-run home run and the double left on in the third. Okay, Stange is ready. The windup and the pitch to Jackson. That's 6-6 left-handed. Grounds it to second for Andrews again. And throws it on over to Scott, and it's a 1-2-3 for Stange. So both pitchers are into their groove now, if you will, as we are into the middle innings. Chuck Dobson is on the mound here. And Mike Terranova has arrived. Mike, it's great to see you. We don't get to see enough of you, but it's awfully great to see you. I wanted to introduce all of you to Mike Terranova, a all-around great guy and a Strat-O-Matic enthusiast. I think he's got every card and dice baseball set ever made. Here's Dobson now. The pitch to Scott. 6-8, right-handed, walked him. Oops, I'm so sorry, it's Moses, and I caught it. It's still a walk. And I'm sure that's happened to you many, many times. Now here's Stange. Stange an A bunter. He'll lay it down. Let's check the infield. This is the other Guterman rule. 1, 2, and 3, the infield is in. 4, 5, and 6, it stays back. And that's because I can't play head games with myself. And the infield is back. He's still an A. That'll be 11A. Whoa. Oh, he hits it back to Dobson, who forces Moses, so it fails. But it's not the end of the world. It's 1 out now. Stange is on first. That's rare for an A. Thank you, Mike. Now here's Sid O'Brien 0 for 2. And a Mets fan, indeed, he is. That's 3-10, and it's hit well by O'Brien to left field. Back to the wall goes Reynolds. It is over the wall, a 2-run home run. Red Sox lead it 3-2. A 2-run home run by Sid O'Brien off of Dobson. I was just going to say he's pitching good ball. O'Brien had 9 in real world. It was a 310 off his own card. It's almost clean. And it's a big one. It puts the A's, puts the Red Sox ahead. We're so sorry, Kathy Harden. Exactly, beach hunting. It did not cost him. For O'Brien, that's number 8. He had 9 on the year. And it's a 3-2 ball game just like that. Dobson's first endurance is in the 7th. Here's Andrews now. It's 1 out, nobody on. Oh shit, I wrote Reynolds. It should be O'Brien. And I put it incorrectly. I don't know why I put Reynolds there, for Christ's sakes. Age-appropriate cognitive decline and/or cannabis. Okay, here's the pitch to Andrews now. That's going to be 3-4 right-handed, walked him. Oh, Dobson. And here's Karl. Karl has walked twice. 5 walks allowed by Dobson already. Action in the Siebert warming. That's 5-4, left-handed, fly ball center X. Tartable, 3-3. Nine. And he makes the catch. It's an F3 catch. And the runners hold. Andrews holds. 2 away. And here's Smith. Dobson trying to get out of this. And the pitch to Smith. That's going to be 5-9. Switch hitter batting left. Struck him out. So Dobson gets out of it. After 2 runs on a 2-run home run by Sid O'Brien. And after 5, it's now a 3-2 ball game. The Red Sox lead it. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Yes, we're at Fenway, and it's now a 3-2 game. Red Sox take the lead on the home run by O'Brien. Stange. Takes the mound. And here's Bando to lead it off. It'll be Bando, Cater, and Green. This is Stange's first endurance inning. Dobson's is the 7th. Here's Stange. That's going to be 4-7 right-handed. Struck him out. That's the first strikeout today for Lee Stange. Now Danny Cater. Okay, here's the pitch to Cater. That's going to be 3-8 right-handed. Grounds it back to Stange. He throws to first. 2 outs. And now Dick Green. I tell you, the pitching. Stange pitching well now. That's 2-6, and he walked him. Green is on. Tommy Reynolds, the batter. One 8, right-handed, walked him. First and second. With 2 down, and here's Roof. And the pitch. That's 1-6, right-handed. Fly ball left field for Yastrzemski. And he makes the catch. And the side is retired. It's no runs, no hits, 2 walks, both left. Middle of the 6th, 3-2 Red Sox. And here's Dobson. Rico leading it off. Then it'll be Tony and George Scott. Here's Dobson now. The pitch to Rico. That's 4-3, right-handed. Fly ball right. H.D. Jackson, 212. Pretty sure he's a 12. You can't even read it. There it is. He's a 12. 212. S2. On a 2-2. Let's see if he bobbles it. The ball drops in. That's 10-12. 12-12. No, it's a base hit for Rico Petrocelli to lead it off. Here's Tony now. I think Dobson is ready to see if he can get through this inning because Siebert is ready. A little early for Sparky Lyle. Here's the pitch to Tony. That's 4-2 right-handed. It's a base hit for Tony. His first endurance inning is next inning. First and second now. And here's George Scott. Here's Dobson now. Ooh, 3-2, and he hit him. Oh, that's going to load the bases. And for Jerry Moses, We really don't want to see. We're going to have to pull him here. The pitch to Moses. 4-7 right-handed. There's a base hit to left. That's going to be it for Dobson. Just on a whim. Tony rounding third. One to 12, left field. 1 to 11 will hold with no outs. And out comes the manager. And that's it. Too bad with him due up next inning. We're going to let him hit to Stange. Pitch to Stange. Let's just let him pitch to Stange. It's a 4-2 game now. Bases loaded, nobody out. Infield back. 5-6, right-handed, struck him out. And again, he has not reached endurance. And that's a big strikeout. Now maybe he'll get O'Brien and allow 1 run. That would be something. Looking for a double play ball. The pitch to O'Brien. With bases loaded, 5-2 right-handed, struck him out. That's the 4th. And pretty crazy inning here of pitching. 2 singles, a hit by pitch, a single, and then he struck out the next 2. It's Andrews now. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Dobson from the stretch. That's going to be 6-6. Oh, there it goes. It's a base hit. 2 runs will score. Tony comes home. Scott comes home. Moses to third. And that's it for Dobson. 3 more runs here, and it's 6-2 now. Let's look at that again. 6-6 right-handed, and it's a base hit, 2 asteroids. It's now first and third, 2 down. Dobson is out, and he's responsible for first and third. He pitched 5 2/3. Five hits. Walked 5. Hit 1. Struck out 4. And has allowed 6. And Siebert will come in. It will be Lyle after him. If they, maybe. It's going to be Siebert who pitched in this game in real world. We use it as a guideline. Those damn Red Sox. Yeah. And here's Siebert coming in to relieve Dobson right here in the middle of the 6th. Siebert will he's not at the mound yet. He's almost there. There he is. Yeah. You're probably right, Mike. It's not my call. Here's Sonny Siebert. I go on that manager, they make their own decisions. You know what I'm saying, Mike? Here's Karl now. Siebert is ready. It's 2 outs. I do it based on intuition. Here's Siebert now, 2 outs, first and third, trying to finish this up. That's 4-9, left-handed, walks in a run. Oh my, the 3rd walk drawn by, actually no, it's bases loaded, I'm sorry. It was first and third. I am so sorry. And some of you may have picked up on that. So Siebert still has a chance to get out of this. Here's Smith. That's going to be 3-5, and he grounds it to second for Green. Over to Cater, and the side is retired. For 3 runs, they should consider themselves lucky. that it wasn't more. We've gone 6 now. Red Sox have opened it up. It's 6-2 Red Sox. We'll head into the 7th in just a minute or two. It's a 6-2 ball game now. And there's going to be a hitter for Siebert. So it's kind of a waste. But that's the way it works. And the game is not close enough for Lyle to come in, as far as I'm concerned. It just doesn't make any sense. So Oakland will, I'm not Lyle. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. That's the weed. I brought Siebert in for an irreversible error. Oh, and nobody noticed it. You've never made an error like that? Come on. Never made a freaking error like that? Come on. It was fingers. He only faced 2 batters. Lockerman will come in next inning. Mike, you don't even want to know, do you? I had Siebert face Oakland for 2 batters. Siebert, who's with Boston. So we're just gonna, by the way, errors like that are built into my game. Okay, it's fingers. And errors like that are built into my game. You've done it, Steve. Thank you. and we build it in. You've done that yourself. Oh, you're making me feel good, you guys. There'll be a hitter here for Oakland. What kind of planet was I on? Jesus Christ. It's going to be Tito Francona. He played yesterday. 341 card. It will be Lockerman, though. We'll get it straight. Unfortunately, he only faced 2 batters. Here's Francona now, and it's Stange. Oakland down by 4. That's going to be 6-4 left-handed, grounds to third. Damn. You've done it. You've done it. O'Brien, 432. Makes me feel good. And you guys are great. Great support. That's O'Brien, E32. That's a rare play. That's going to be a G2 rare play here. They're not so rare anymore. It's a shot that deflects off the pitcher to the fielder, who makes the play to first for the out. Runners are... So the shot is hit. Deflects off the pitcher to O'Brien, who makes the play. Okay, so it's 1 away. Exactly, Steve. That's an awesome attitude. Here's Bert Campanaris. And I make it built into the replay. Random errors. However, you just don't want to have too many of them, and you also don't want to have them in a big situation. Here's the pitch to Campy. That's going to be 2-8, and he pops it up to short for Petrocelli, 2 outs. And Jose Tartable. And that's 2-8. And he hits it back to Stange, who throws to first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 for Stange. He's really tough here as he moves on through his first endurance inning. It's going to be Marcel Lockerman, the new relief pitcher. He's a right-hander, and he'll be the third pitcher. This is the right pitcher to face Boston. And when we come up, it will be Rico, Tony, and Scott. I'm going to step out for about a minute or two for the 7th inning stretch. And it's a 6-2 ball game, and I really mean it when I say I work that into, conceptually, errors into the replay. I'll be back. I really appreciate all of you for your support on that. After all, we are human. And, you know, things like that happen. I'm surprised we don't make more mistakes, but we're really good about what we do. And we're gonna get back. Oh, I just got a text. That's too bad. I'll call them tomorrow. Oh, hey. Oh, ah. Oh, ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Marcel Lockerman, a right-hander, will try to hold the Red Sox in hopes that the A's can come back with some big hits. They're down by 4. Oh, yeah. Here's Rico stepping in. He's 1 for 3. Ooh, 4-6 right-handed. Walked him. Now here's Tony. That's 2-11. And that's going to be a liner to short court by Campaneris, 1 away. Now George Scott. That's 5-7, right-handed, walked him. First and second with 1 out. And here's Jerry Moses. 1 for 2 and a walk. He knocked in a couple, I believe. With that base hit, he knocked in 1. That's going to be 4-8 right-handed. Base hit. Moses. Rico scores. And Scott goes to third. So it's now a 7-2 ball game. And here comes Stange. First and third, 1 down. 2-9. Grounder to first. Cater steps on the bag, throws to second, and it's a double play. The side is retired. 1 run, though. On 2 walks and a base hit. 1 left on after 7. It's 7-2. Stange has pitched very good baseball today. And here's Hot Dog Jackson. .370, he walked him. Jackson is on. He's a B. Being held. Bando at the plate. There's the pitch, 6-10. And it's a fly to left for Reynolds, for Yastrzemski, 1 out. And here's Danny Cater. Cater back in the lineup, was out for about 5 games, 5-6 games. He's 0 for 3. 4-7, and he struck him out. That is number 2 for Stange today. And here's Dick Green. That's 5-9 right-handed, grounds to short X. Rico 216. .7. And he throws him out. And the side is retired. No runs. No hits, the walk to Jackson left on. Bottom of the 8th. And by the way, if you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, unfortunately for Oakland, it'll be the bottom 3rd. Reynolds, Roof, and we assume a pinch hitter for Lockerman. This is his 2nd inning. O'Brien in the box. .66, grounds to short, 1 out. Here's Andrews. .68, right-handed, flies to center, 2 away. And Karl walked 3 times and flew to center. He scored in the first on a walk. 1-9, and he grounds it to second for Green, who throws over to Cater, and we're heading to the 9th. This is it, folks. Stange has gone all the frickin' way. Reynolds will lead it off. That's 5-4, right-handed, catcher X. Moses, a 4-6. It's a dribbler right in front of the plate. Whoa, it counts. That one landed right on top. And that'll be Moses 6-11. It's a dribbler. And he throws him out. A very feeble dribbler. And here's Phil Roof. .58, right-handed, fly ball right field for Tony. Two-away here at Fenway in the first of a three-game series. Oakland at Boston. 2 outs. There'll be a pinch hitter for Lockerman. It's going to be Ramon Webster, a left-handed hitter. It's tough to be positive in this situation. Here's Ramon Webster facing Stange. He's a left-handed hitter. That's 6'8", left-handed. It's a base hit for Webster. I was just thinking of the odds in Vegas with 2 outs coming on to score 5 runs are so high. Webster, though, gets a pinch hit single. And it'll bring Campanaris up. Bird steps in the batter's box. A lot of people have left this ballpark already. Here's Stange now. And that is a 5-5 right-handed, and he struck him out. And the ball game is over. So there you have it, everybody. The final score here at Fenway today, 7-2. It's kind of cool to see that all games are not great games. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, Rhodes Scholar, aren't you right about that? It's like life happens while you're busy making other plans. Life is what happens. Little did John Lennon know that he was actually invoking chaos theory. Stange is, I think, the big story of the ball game. Complete game win, his 5th of the season, allowing only 2 runs, 6 hits. He walked 4, struck out 3. Home runs by H.D. Jackson, his 48th of the year. O'Brien hit 1 out. It was a 2-run home run. And that's the long and short of it. It's the first of a 3-game series. These were two pretty well-matched teams. Their records are very close. Boston is in third place with Detroit in second, but Oakland, a solid, only second-place team in the West. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. We're gonna continue with our Strat-O-Matic, not today, but our Strat-O-Matic 1969 replay. We have another snoozer, and you gotta roll with these. It's Baltimore. Everything in the American League is a snoozer. Baltimore at the White Sox. Jim Palmer and Billy Wynn on the mounds. And then we come into an important game, St. Louis at Houston. There's a broadcast of the real world game on YouTube. I might post the link if anyone's interested. I think it's kind of cool to listen to both, actually. You know, I could set them up in a playlist. I'm gonna go get something to eat. The market is right across the street, and then I'm gonna settle back in and ride like a cowboy into the dawn of Montana. Good night, everybody. I sure as hell will post it, Mike Terranova. If it's okay with you, I'll post it. Yeah, Steve, you have good taste in music. Gonna be a mental toss fly coon. Remember that line? The day of the game, if that's okay. Or you all can Google it. Just go to 1969 Baseball Radio, September 9, cards. Okay, Mike Terranova, you take care. And everybody else out there, have a great day. Take care. You take care, Mike. Good night, everybody. Take care.